everybody. Right, let me just get my background music playing. Hopefully that's not too loud. Cool. I think we're all up and running. Here we go. Slide over slightly. Wait me to see the base of the stand in a second. Let's open the book up. Hello everybody, it's waiting. Right, hopefully everything's all good to go this week. Everybody hear me okay? It's been a day. A bit of my cup of tea. Gosh, there's a lot of people here. Happy 1st of December, everybody. Can't believe how many people have said that today or heard somebody say that. Oh, I can't believe it's December. But I can't. Oh my gosh, so close to Christmas now. I'm really not feeling organised at all. Let's just straighten up. It's bugging me that the stripes are wonky. There we go. Right then. Oh, hello. So as you will have seen from the thumbnail, we're working in this cute book, which is an uncoloured book, so it'll be nice to get coloured in it. But I mean, one reason I've not got around to colouring in this yet was obviously it's Christmas, and I've tried getting the sticky label off, but I don't think it's going to come off, so I'm just going to leave it on. As you can see, I managed to pick it up for £4 from a shop called The Works here in the UK. And the page that we're going to work on is this cute one, which I feel is very good for start of December. Hi everyone. That'd be nice, Jess. Let's colour along together. So what's everybody been up to today? Have you had a good Monday, good weekend, good week? I feel like a lot's happened since I last saw you all last week. My classroom's been completely rearranged, which is amazing. It's given us a lot more space. Our school's laid out weirdly, so we've kind of pinched a bit of space from the classroom next door. So it's much better for the children, but it's still taking a bit of getting used to because everything's moved and I can't remember what lives where now. But we're getting there. Between us and the children, we're just about remembering where everything goes. And a bit of Christmas wrapping. I won't do any more now until after school's broken up, because we've got a few days from when we break up until Christmas. So only wrap the stuff that I needed to give to my sister last weekend. So I won't do any more Christmas wrapping yet. Worry about that once we've broken up. Such a busy time of year at school. We've got Panto trip next week, Nativity, which thankfully my class is just going and watching. We're not actually performing it, but still there's lots going on and lots to think about. So not having to worry about wrapping just yet is good. Ooh, snow and ice. Ooh, gosh. Anyway, it's very wet outside here in the UK. We've just had rain. So it's a bit chilly, but more just because it's damp. Ah, that's a cute one. Cozy Christmas. Thought about getting that, but maybe next year. Hope that your vitamin B12 injection helps. Right, I'm thinking I want to do the car red and the tree green. I'm going to stick to quite traditional colours. So I want quite a red, proper red for the car, I think. So I'm going to go for coral red. So I'll start on the car first. I don't know what colour to do that bottom bit, because that'll be a different colour, won't it? But I'll start with the bits that I know the colours I want. Red for the car, green for the tree. No idea anything else, but we'll go with that to start with. So you'll have to bear with me. I won't be looking at the chat much for a little bit while I do these big areas. Then there will be lots of little fiddly bits to do afterwards, so I'll be able to have a bit more of a look at the camera, at the chat then. I guess that would be the window seals, which will be a different colour, isn't it? Oh, you're very organised there, getting all your pages selected. Oh, that sounds cute, but very hard to do anything, Vera, if she's trying to lay on your neck. Oh, that's sweet though. Very snuggly puss. Nice bright colour for the car. Right, this bit will also be red. Right, give that colour to once. Oh, I'll need it for a bit in the thing, won't I? Oh, poor baby. Enjoy the cuddles. Right, I'll do a bit of the wing mirror, same colour as well. Right. Let's save that in case I need that colour again. Has that everybody started their wintry Christmas colouring now then? Oh, more of my tea. Right. So it should be like a grey or something for that. I don't want anything too dark though. Might go for that cool grey. Yeah, definitely a good excuse to chill if he feels better soon. Bless him, it's so hard when they're little and they're all bunged up, isn't it? There we go. How cute, capybara cuties and mythomorpha, lovely. That's not bad though, Vera, because at least then you can try and get, you know, a few pages done in it each year. I didn't realise how many Christmas books I'd ended up with, to be honest. So I've got this one, which is obviously new. I already had Johanna's Christmas and A Million Christmas Cats. What the Christmas ones? Oh, and then I got obviously the new Maria Troll one. Well, there is quite a lot that you can pick from, isn't there? Oh, and then I have got that cocoa wire one that I didn't realise was Christmassy till the other day, which I'm still not quite sure how I didn't realise it, but there we go. Yeah, it's just not enough hours in the day, is there, to colour. Just make sure we win the lottery and not have to have any responsibilities other than family and nice bit of colouring time, no work. That bit grey as well, I think. Just because I know there's going to be a lot of colour up the top, so if I keep a bit of it a bit plainer, I guess. And then use this for the little wheels as well. Right, I'll get dark grey for the tyres, I think. Go, it's super dark, as it might look a bit weird. Go for this cool grey. That's nice, not too dark. There we go. Right, and I'll save that colour in case I need it again. Actually, I might do the handle that same dark grey rather than it matching. And the steering wheel, I guess, could be that colour too. Might use some of the colours for the baubles and things for the seats possibly, so I'll leave those for now. Ooh, horror Christmas book. Do you know what? I've got the Alan Roberts Holidays one, but I keep forgetting about that one. So whether I get a chance to get around to it, but possibly not. Oh, I hope everything's all right, Angie. Right. Pick a yellow colour, I think, for the lights at the front and back. Summer yellow. No, summer lemon. Sorry, not summer. Oh, good grief. Summer lemon, not summer yellow. Oh, get my words out again. I might get a really light one as well, the lemon chiffon. And just do a tiny bit of a glow. Not much, admittedly, but just a bit. Just ruffle the edges on it a bit. Not too much. No idea if this will turn out okay, but you know, we'll wing it as usual. Just make the edge look a bit fuzzy. There we go. Not too bad. I've not heard of that book, Angie. That sounds interesting. The Silent Fight book. Oh, I'm not drunk enough today, so now I've got to the evening and I'm just super thirsty. Right. So for the tree next, I think. Oh, bless. Kind of saps your energy, doesn't it? As they're getting all comfy and cozy on you, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to nod off too. Right, I have to put the green for the tree. Might go for the deep olive green, I think. Ooh. Jumped out my fingers. Right, this good bit is with the tree, although there's a big area, it is broken up into little sections, I guess, with the ribbon, so that'll make it a little bit easier to colour all of this. So it's quite a big bit to work on. Do a little section and look at the chat and then do the next bit. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Oh gosh, hopefully the results come back all right then, Angie, and they've got some good suggestions for, you know, whatever the next steps are. At least you've gone and got checked out, so you know you can get whatever it is, whatever help it is you might need. Make sure you're okay. It's better than ignoring it. Do this chunk and then there we go. Oh, okay. There's a Cider Mills Press one. They've done quite a few books lately. To keep a lookout for that. Oh, that's a lot of, yeah. Definitely. It's so hard getting into doctors, isn't it? Trying to get an appointment and oh, it's a battle. Glad I don't have to go very often. It's just such a pain trying to get an appointment here. Okay. Hopefully it's something straightforward that you can suggest, Angie, and then you'll be feeling better again. Oh, accidentally coloured over that bit. I knew I'd end up doing that with one of the small little, I'm guessing it's meant to be like a snowball or something, because it can't be, it looks the same as all the ones that are floating around the outside, so I'm guessing it's not an ornament. So I guess I could just colour it in white with a acrylic marker or something. Well, that's annoying. Been so careful to go around and then slipped up. It's not the first time I've made a mistake like that, and I'm sure it won't be the last either. How's everybody doing with the Christmas shopping? I asked last week, didn't I? Some of you don't have much to do anyway, just cards, and I think we're about done now. Waiting for some bits to be delivered. Annoyingly, something I was going to buy my husband is out of stock. So I've signed up to the email to get notified if it comes back in, but I've got a feeling it won't come back in stock before Christmas. So I'll have to just go with the other ideas we'd got for him. Pretty much sorted everybody else now, though. Oh gosh, 3 Kirby pages this month. Mind you, I say that, they're not actually, although like the detailed, once you get going with them, they're not too bad, are they? Because he does put a lot of shading in a lot of the pages, doesn't he? So you don't need to do too much, but there we go. Right, that's really annoying me though, that I've coloured over that bit by mistake. Now, I'm just running out of places to put stuff now is the problem. I had some more bits delivered today and I've just got a random stack now on one side of my office of gifts that thankfully don't need to keep hidden because it's like for my mum and only for my mum actually. I managed to hide most of the rest away so that the cats don't try and eat the packaging, but oh you're definitely ambitious this month, but I'm sure you'll have fun doing all those Kirby pages. Yes, I think you said last week, didn't you, Angie? So you're all right. You can leave yours till the last minute and you'll be all right, won't you? Right, I'll do a pickle brown for the tree. Go for that potato brown, which I always think doesn't actually look like a very potatoey colour. But there we are. If anybody's ever read the Super Potato books that are like for, you know, little kids, I can't think which one it is, and it's I think it might be the Carnival Catastrophe, and they all get the colours stolen and then they get the colours given back and they're like, oh, the orange is orange again and the tomato's red again, and they're like, and the potato is that kind of colour that potato doesn't really, you know, doesn't really have a name, but that potatoey kind of colour or something like that. It always makes me chuckle because it's like, yeah, it's not really brown, is it, a potato? But it's not really beige. It is just potato coloured. Right, so let's go for the potato brown that isn't really very potatoey coloured for the bit there. Do you want, could do with using that brown? Tell you what, I'll use that brown for the robins as well, actually, because that'll work well to bring a bit more of that brown in. No, that's not too bad then, Angie. Yeah, I said I'm going to leave me wrapping until we've broken up, which is good. I think last year, I can't think when we ended up, when school finished before Christmas last year, but I don't think we had as many days from when school finished to Christmas Day, so I'm sure I ended up doing some of my wrapping, like more of my wrapping before we'd broken up. It's just really hard to juggle when in an evening, you know, obviously I've got my planning and whatnot to get done for work. And then if you've got to try and juggle getting presents wrapped as well, it's just a bit of a pain. So at least I can just do it once we've broken up and put a Christmas film on and actually kind of enjoy doing the wrapping, because I do quite like wrapping presents. Trying to find the coral pink and I can't see it for looking. Oh, there it is. I put it back in the wrong section. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah, last couple of years it's been like so close to Christmas. But I think we break up on the Friday and then Christmas is, I think, is it the following Thursday? And I know we've got a good few days anyway, because I remember looking and thinking, oh good, it's not going to be quite so much of a rush this year. You know what, I might use that same colour that I used on the Robin's chest for the inside bits on the car, because I think that'll kind of go nice with the red outside. It's got that interesting colour there. The seats, I think that's just their shoulder rather than part of the car, I guess. Oh, it's always hard, isn't it, having birthdays in December as well. I have my brother-in-law's and eldest nephew's birthday in December as well. I find it hard to think what to buy them anyway, and then when you've got birthday and Christmas together, it's just super hard. Don't know what colour ribbon. I'm thinking I might use a glitter gel pen, to be honest, for the ribbon and do that sparkly gold. I think that might look nice. I might do the snowflakes a blue colour. Let me use that Robin's egg blue. It's quite a pretty blue, isn't it? Aww. I'm not so little brother anymore then. I'll do the little snowflakes in this blue. Find them all on the page. And has anybody put their Christmas decorations up as well? Not a lot of people did it at the weekend, didn't they, so that it was ready for December 1st. Oh. Oh. I like that, your little brother, but he's taller than you. There we go. I think that's all the snowflakes. Yes. Oh no, it's another one there. That might be all those snowflakes now, but I will definitely save that colour because I'll probably spot a bit I've missed that needs that colour. Right, I will use some of the red from the car on some of the tree decorations, I think. We've not done ours yet. I kind of thought about it, but then I thought, they're up for a long time then. And as much as I love Christmas and I love having my decorations up, I thought, I don't fancy having them up for that long. So we're going to do ours this Saturday. So they'll still be up for a fair while. I mean, I could put one thing out, to be honest, because the husband bought me a it's like an indoor reindeer that lights up. He is for indoors though, like a Rudolph. I think I might be able to get, I won't be able to get the reindeer underneath, but I might be able to get his tag. Here we go. I'll take his tag off. See what I mean. Here we go. Yeah, he bought me one of those the other week when he saw it. I think it was in Home Bargains, I think. So he's relatively tall. We were going to keep him indoors. It does say for outdoors, but I don't think he'll last very well outdoors. So I'm going to probably pop him in the living room, I think, if I can make space in there. But he does light up, so I thought that would be quite sweet, having that in the living room in an evening with the lights on. Because we have our Christmas tree outside with having having our cats. Yeah, we normally take ours down on about the 27th. Don't keep it up. Don't keep it up after. I do like having it up a bit before though, because it's quite a big job. We have to get all the stuff down, and then the places that I put the Christmas ornaments out means I need to take away, like, my actual ornaments need packing up. It's a whole thing. It's not just as simple as putting a tree up. I think when people hear that we don't have a Christmas tree inside, I think, oh, it wouldn't take long doing the decorations. I think it would be quicker putting a tree up with lights and decorations. I've got so many little Christmas ornaments and knickknacks that goes up. I've even got like for in the bathroom, like a Christmas hand soap dispenser and little ornaments for in the bathroom window, and yeah, you name it, all sorts. We just don't have a tree because the cats don't bother with the ornaments, but they would definitely be interested in a tree if we put a tree up. So I don't tempt them with putting a tree up, because that just would not be worth it. I don't know what other colour to do with the decorations, to be honest. Let's go for a bit more sparkle. I'm thinking if I do gold glitter gel pen on all the ribbony bits. Yeah, it's a whole thing, so I don't want to faff around putting them out like too close to us. It doesn't really feel like worth doing, but equally, yeah, I don't want it around for too long before, because it does make the house feel quite small with how many ornaments I put up. The trouble is, we buy one or two more each year, so then it's one or two more to put up, and I have like a lot of like the freestanding, not exactly soft toy, but you know, like the freestanding little reindeers and snowmen and things that you can get that are for indoors. Yeah, and it's most of our loft, to be honest, I think, is Christmas decorations. I'm quite pleased though. I did manage to keep the little Christmas tree that we bought for outside last year, that we didn't pay that much for. Managed to keep it alive all year in a pot, so we can use the same one again this year, so that'll be nice. So it's bigger than it was. I might go for a bit of, do I go for pink? Or do I go for a bright blue with the decorations? I go for the bright blue, actually, for something different, I think, for some of them. Put the little Christmas tree up in the class today. I mean, technically it is a Christmas tree, but it is really, really small, and it's really high up on a shelf, because it's just not room to have an actual tree up. End up getting knocked over. Not quite got the floor space, even with rearranging the furniture and that last week. It's yeah, right, I don't know what colour to do those big blobs. So I'm guessing they're meant to be like snow. I don't know, I'll leave those for now. And I'll try and colour the characters next, I think. I'll see you soon, Vera. Nice for you to join. Right, let's try and do the cat and their clothes. Right, has it got the cats coloured on the front? Kind of. I don't know. Right, let's have a look. I'll go for that one. Lipstick natural. For part of their patches. And see if I've got a lighter. Just realised why it looks a bit different for the seat in the back. I guess it's meant to be like a baby seat, isn't it? With that being the adult and then that being the child. Right, do that for the patches. Let's choose a really light colour. If that's sand white. For the rest of the fur. There it is, got it. Oh, and has everybody been watching the new season of Stranger Things? We are not up to date, so please no spoilers. I think we've watched 2 of the new episodes. We've watched 2. I think we maybe started episode... I want to say I think we watched episode 2 and a bit of episode 3 last night. I think. But like husband said last night, it's like, oh, we're going to get into it. Get to the end of, you know, was it 4 episodes out so far of this latest season? And then we're going to have to wait a few weeks. I was like, yeah, but, you know, you can't avoid the spoilers. It's like, it's really hard to avoid the spoilers, isn't it? Online. So, like, we can't leave it and watch it all closer to Christmas. So, watch a bit more tonight. I don't know whether we'll be up to date then. I'm sure you started episode 3. I can't remember how much of it we watched, so I think we might still have a fair bit left to go. Sure, I might put them in light green clothes, I think. Like a muted green. Right, they ran about it last week. Everybody's like, oh, you know, looking forward to it. And lots of people were like, yeah, looking forward to it. Or they've been doing the same as we had of rewatching the last season. And then there was a few people who was like, yeah, I'm not watching a single episode and not planning on it. It's just really interesting, like, the difference between people. It's been going for such a long time though, isn't it? It's been 10 years or something since the first season came out. In a long time. So we did think about rewatching it right from the beginning again, and then we were like, oh gosh, you know, they were children when they started and they're all adults now, and some are even married, and it's like, I don't know if we can watch from that far back. Yeah, I've found it really, I think I vaguely saw something on Instagram, I think it was doing like the special effects or something. I was like, oh no, need to keep moving. So I've kind of had an idea of something that happened in episode 2, but not too much. I thought it was about 10 years. Yeah, gosh, it's when you realise like how grown up they're looking now compared to when it started. Right, now I do want to do gold, but I don't want to be sticking my hand in that, so I'll leave that for the minute. Do I have another really light blue? Might use that pale greyish blue for the light little snowball bits. And then I might just colour, I don't know what to do with that one. Might just have to, I suppose I could make it into like a little red bauble or something, I guess. That might manage that with a gel pen or something. Or I might actually, what I might do is I might just freehand a few more little baubles in, like little teeny tiny ones, and if I do them with a gel pen, then I can make that one kind of blend in. We'll go with that. That will hopefully work. Getting there with this page, but I think it's going to be these last few details that take a little while, isn't it? Yeah, I did think when they were talking about Holly, and I was like, she's looking quite grown up. I didn't realise she was meant to be 7. I did think, like, gosh, she does look quite old. I suppose it's having somebody who can play the part, though, isn't it, with whatever her character's going to get up to. They can't have anybody too young doing it, else, you know, they wouldn't be able to act it very well, I guess, would they? But right, I think it's mainly going to be the gel pen now, so I'll start going in with the same colours again to add a simple bit of shading. So we'll start with a car. I'll have a little drink in a minute as well. Yeah, it got to about lunchtime and it was like, oh, I don't think I've actually really drank anything since I'd been at work. It didn't help that the traffic was absolutely horrendous this morning getting to work. I didn't think I was going to get there on time. I even left earlier than usual for no other reason than I'm just by chance managed to get ready quite quick this morning. So, oh, great. Oh, actually, you know, traffic's been bad anyway the last few weeks. So I thought, oh, great. I should be in at a nice time. And then it's just stuck crawling along because they've got temporary traffic lights there now, even though there's roadworks much further up on a different road that's making it all back up. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, I might have to go a different way into work tomorrow. Which is a bit of a pain, but at least I can check the traffic in the morning. Now I know. I didn't think to check this morning. I just got in the car and went because there hadn't been any signs up about roadworks, so obviously I wasn't really expecting there to be any. Right, slowly work through all these. Oh, a lot of colours here. Didn't realise quite how many different colours I've used for the different bits. You kind of see them all stacked up, and then you're like, oh wow, okay. Pattern in there. Right on here. Yeah, I think the next bit's out, is it Christmas Day? The next episodes are going to be out, so I certainly know what we'll be watching Christmas night. Should be nice to have something to watch, because the last few years there's not necessarily been all that much new that's been out that we've wanted to watch. Right, this is the tree colour. Do a little bit in the little shapes. I'm not going to add loads of patterning on the tree. I'll just do my normal quick and easy. Yeah, starting the day running late. I ended up on the back foot, and then yeah, suddenly thought, oh, head feels a bit funny at about 11:30, and I was like, so I've not actually drank anything. The best bit is I'd got a bottle of water and my coffee cup on my desk, but yeah, I just haven't touched either of them. And at the start of lunchtime, I was like, right, let's have a massive drink then. Through all these colours. This was the other colour for the it's so easy not to drink enough, isn't it? Like, you just get busy, and then sometimes it's when you start getting a bit of a headache, and then you realise, oh, actually, yeah, I've not actually drank anything. It's my break duty tomorrow, and the only plus point, I've been out, I mean, it is quite nice getting the fresh air, to be honest, and seeing the children playing, but one plus point is I can take my coffee outside in my thermal cup, and I do actually drink all of my coffee then while I'm on break duty. It's about the only day when I definitely finish my coffee before 11 o'clock. It's a good job I've got a very good, the Tervis thermal cups, and my gosh, they are good thermal cups. They really do keep things nice and warm for a long time. So I'm not going to add any shading, I don't think, to the little snowflakes and things. So I think it'll look better without it on them. Ooh, yeah, you definitely need to have a drink, same as me then. And again, if you've had a poorly baby to look after, it's very easy to look after them and forget about yourself, isn't it? Right, a tiny bit of a shadow. Yeah. Right. There. Right then. My white gel pen, whether that's lurking. Yeah. And a glittery one. Right, what gold have I got? Go for this one. So I've got one of the Link Shine ones here, which they come in a pack of mixed colours, and they're not that expensive, but they are pretty good gel pens actually. I can't think whose channel I heard about them on, but they are quite nice. They are quite thin to hold though, that's the only thing I'd say. Like, they're not the comfiest don't think they're massively thinner than other gel pens, but I don't know, they always feel a bit weird in my hand, but they are lovely and sparkly, especially for how much they are. Definitely very affordable gel pens, these ones. Just gotta be careful not to put my hand in it. Check, it's sometimes a bit hard to see the bits you've missed because of the sparkle with the light. There we go. That's it. Oh yeah, I mean, there are some lovely expensive gel pens, aren't there? But you definitely can't go wrong with some of the cheap ones. Quite nice and smooth. This, I tried using one of the Uniball Signo Gold the other day, and it's got loads of ink. Like, it's got loads left in it, but it wasn't having it. I'm hoping I can breathe it back to life. I just got a bit frustrated with it and just put it back in my pen pot upside down. So I'm hoping next time I go to use it, it's had a think. It's decided it wants to work. It's looking nice and sparkly. I know it's meant to be like the ribbon holding it to the reef, but you know, it's no reason that they can't have a nice sparkly ribbon holding the tree to the reef. Oh, do you know what? The fine liners normally just keep going and going, don't they? Sounds like it's going to be good though once it's all done. Yeah, it's quite a detailed bits on that, isn't it? So fine line is definitely the way to go. The trouble is with fine liners, you can't normally see how much is left in them, can you? Whereas at least a lot of gel pens, I mean, they might give up the ghost before you've used it all, but at least you've kind of got a rough idea on how much use you might have left in them. Whereas fine liners and things, it's just a bit of a mystery, aren't they, when you can't see inside of them. Right. I might use some of the gold on these stripy ornaments as well. I'm just gonna have to turn it now to do this one so that I don't put my hand in it. I don't like turning it too much while I'm working on live streams, but I don't want to smudge it everywhere. There we go. A nice bit of spark on these ornaments as well, I think. Right. Do you know what? I'll colour inside because I guess you'd see. Like if it was a thick, wide ribbon, you would kind of see inside of it, wouldn't you? That one there. Right, see if I can find my silver link shine. Link is here. Yep. And I'll try and work out something for fixing up that mistake. I think if I go for Not the best at freehanding little circles, but just add a few. You need to add loads. I think if I add just a few, and then I can disguise where I went wrong there. I love how they're driving home with the tree already decorated. I mean, what do you think the chances are of them getting it home and all the decorations still being on? There's going to be a trail of decorations left behind them. I think it needs too many more. So I'm up a bit too busy, isn't it? But there. I'll just add one there. That might about do, I think, on adding some extra baubles to it. So it'll just be white gel pen now. So taking too long, is it? Couldn't decide whether to colour. In fact, I might still do actually. I'll use one of the. See if I can find one of the blues I did use. I think it was this one. I'll just do that on the scrap. No, that one's a bit too bright. It might have been this one I used. Yep. Alright, I'll use this blue for. I feel like they need a bit of colour here. Just looks a bit weird if I left it white. Might just be me, but I feel like it needs a bit of something in the windows. There we go. Oh, that looks better. Yeah, like that. Right, go in and just add my white gel pen details now, but I just have to be careful not to smudge everything. Might possibly as well go. They might go around the snowflakes and things, but I'll have to wait till they're dry to do that. And do my normal winging it for where the little highlighty bits can go. A little bit on the handle. Right, might leave it on that for the white gel pen, but yeah, I might go round. See if I can find Langwo gel pens, possibly in a similar colour. Let's see. I should have. I've got plenty of them to pick from. Let's have a look. Even if I just use like one colour of the blue or something. Let's have a look. Right. Oh, I've got two different blues here. Have a look. Oh, that one's a bit greener actually. Now I look at it. I want that one. Practically the same colour, I think these are. One side of these are different colours or not? Well, I think they are different. They're just very, very similar. Let's pop it down on this scrap paper and see. As I don't. Oh yeah, no, they are different. Look a bit more different now. They're down on the page. Not massively, but subtly. Right. I'll use this one for. Which one's this one? Do you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more I think it is just the same. Do you know what? I'll just use the same on both of them. It doesn't really matter, does it? let's go. Yeah, I think that'll look better if I go around them. We've got time. I've not spent too long on this page yet, so I think it'll look nicer without the black. The black lines. Just got to be careful of all the bits that are still wet. The problem is it's quite thick lines and I have the fine nib ones, but we'll get there. I might do all the round ones first and then see whether I'm going to do the snowflakes as well, I guess. Probably will, but I'm probably going to get halfway through doing all of these and then regret starting going over these, but there we go. It'll be worth it once it's done, hopefully. Some quite chunky lines on these, which is good for stopping your alcohol markers bleeding through, obviously, but I was looking in at Waterstones on Saturday with my daughter, and like she was looking at reading books, but then she's like, oh, we'll look at the colouring books, because she's trying to like get a few more bits for her friends for Christmas. And we were just browsing and we saw like the Coco Wyo books that are, you know, published by Penguin, but they'd got a Vivi Tinta one as well that's published by Penguin. I didn't realise that they were doing the Fuzzy Hugo one by Vivi Tinta by Penguin. But yeah, it was there in Waterstones. They'd got quite a lot of colouring books actually in Waterstones, which was nice to see. Yeah, I had no idea they'd done a Penguin House one. So yeah, it had got the thicker paper like the Coco Wyo ones do. Not like, obviously, you know, the same illustration, same cover and everything as the Amazon print one, but yeah, we were both quite surprised. She was like, haven't you got this one? I went, yeah, but I didn't realise that. I just thought it was Coco Wyo that was you know, getting some of theirs published by Penguin, but there we go. I learnt something new on Saturday. So I might go around the snowflakes actually with the silver, just to make them look a bit different. Let's try that and see how that looks. Give me silver. I'll make them look a bit different. Oh yeah, that's quite pretty. Try and get rid of all the... I might have to go over again once it's dry, but not bad for a first coat. The trouble is sometimes the more you go over it, the more you end up scratching it off. Oh, that's a shame. Well, they've put the cafe in. I mean, I suppose it's nice that they've got the cafe, but you know, if they've got less books, then oh, that was good timing, Jess. You've coloured quite quickly. Mind you, it's quite a simple page, isn't it? I guess a lot of kind of repeated elements, isn't there? But yeah, I'm quite liking how it's turning out, covering these black lines up on these bits. It just looks a bit harsh else. I should have chosen a thicker pen to use, but I've got an awful lot of these ones and they've got such a good range of colours, so I do like using them for going over the lines, even though, you know, it can be a little bit fiddly. I need a couple of coats sometimes, but might work on this bottom bit and then go to the top. Yeah. Yeah, I did think you must have been a bit engrossed, Jess, but it's nice that we've been working on it at the same time though, and yours will be a bit of a mystery to me. Right, back to this one again. Oh, I'll have a look in a bit then. I'll have to wait till after I've streamed though, because phone's currently being my camera. I look forward to see what it looks like, Jess. Right, there we go. Ooh. The problem with these thin pens as well, they do kind of give you a bit of handy after a bit, don't they? Alright, turn this way. Try and get this bit a bit easier. Just can't see else. Yeah, that's better. Oh, getting there. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm working on these bits again. Covered in soft pastel. Yeah, they're fun to use, but they can be a bit messy, can't they? Right. These. So I'm getting a bit bored of going over these lines now, but I can't exactly stop, else it's going to look really weird, and I'd rather just keep going and get it done, else it's the kind of thing that I'll put off, and I've not actually got too many left to do now, I guess. I've done a good chunk of them. At least it'll be done then. First page for December. need to start recording my November completed pages soon, but I won't have that out until Sunday, so at least I've got time this week to get it done around my actual work. It's a good job I bought a planner to write everything down in though, because some of the pages I did right at the start of November, I haven't got. I thought I'd done them longer ago than that, and then I looked at my planner the other day and went, oh, okay, I did that one at the start of November, did I? I had no idea. I thought it was. I thought some of them that I'd done back in like September or October, because it just feels like ages ago I did them. Right, get in there. Right. I said I might need to go back in on some, but I'll have to wait till it's dry, else it's just going to end up scratching it off. So keep the pens I've used to one side. I can touch it up tomorrow when they're dry if I need to. Right, turn again. Try and get these ones. Sponge. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I tend to try and use like the cotton pads, which they're not too bad. I'm just always dead worried I'm going to sneeze though and then accidentally blow it everywhere. I mean, I never have. I don't know why I always think, oh right, I need to make sure I don't sneeze. Like, it's a weird thing to start thinking about, isn't it? Right. Oh, get in there. Yeah, I think, I don't know what it is about November, whether it's because you're starting to think about, you know, Christmas or something, but yeah, I don't know, start of November feels like it was just ages ago. Oh, get in there. Right, there's no more on the, oh, there is some more on the tree actually, isn't there? There's literally these ones right next to that snowflake. Oh, okay. Oh, that might be something I keep a lookout for then next time I go Hobbycraft. Must admit, I do tend to save the cotton pads, and got a little tin I keep them in, and I try and save them and reuse them. Partly because I always think it seems like a bit of a waste if not, but also, yeah, they've already soaked up some of the pigment, so then it's not too bad if I use them again. It doesn't seem to soak it up as much then, because I guess it's already filled the fibres, I guess, with the colour before. So I'm just obviously trying to make sure, like, I use a pink one with, you know, the pinks, or the blue with the blue, or whatever. Oh, getting there. We're getting there. Just these last few to do. Fingers are hurting now though. Right, let's keep going. Keep going. Oh, right, have a bit of my drink and then I'll stretch my fingers a bit. Tell everybody's engrossed in stuff. I keep thinking, oh, it's been ages since I've looked at the chat and people are going to be wondering why I'm being quiet, but it's all right, we're all just busy. Black and silver with a white tip. Black 2. Oh, okay. Good to know. It's not often we go near a hobbycraft, to be honest, but something I can definitely keep a lookout for. We do go past one. I need to make sure I use my distress inks more often. I can't remember the last time I used them. Oh, right, last one I think then. And then, yeah, I might just touch it up again tomorrow when it's dry, so I won't date it. And then that will hopefully remind me that I need to possibly touch it up a little bit in places once it's sorted. I'll keep those 2 pens as well in my little pot I have on my desk, so that hopefully will remind me as well. But I think I'm going to call that done for now. I say I can't really do another layer yet because till it's dry I'll just end up scratching it off, I think. So I'll call it done for now. It won't look much different, to be fair, next time you see it. So let me choose a couple of options for what we could maybe work on next week. So I have got, let's have a look. I've got sure I picked a, do you know what, I'm sure I've set up a buddy colour that I've not written down as well. Need to have a look. You know when you start looking at your books and I'm like, I'm sure I set up another buddy colour and I can't think which one it is. So I'll have to double check my messages later. So I always forget about hobbycraft doing books and stuff. To be fair, ours R1, well, I say R1, it's not actually all that close, but it just doesn't seem to have an awful lot in it. So we've got Sweet Moments, so we could do that one. Although I'm not quite sure I'm going to do the snow. It might be that I use watercolour for that, so that might not be the best one for doing on stream, but it could be an option. Have got as well this one that my daughter had picked out of Rita Berman's winter one with the little presents. Oh gosh, £2.50. That's a bargain. Let's see, what else have I got? Oh, and I have, or if we wanted another alcohol marker page, I have got, where is it? Or we could do this Lulu Mayo House of Wonder one. So I've got to drop in the chat which one they are fancying. We can go for this Cozy Fireplace one. Got that Rita Berman one, or that Diane Dufour one. So what are people fancying? So it could be that one, could be one that we work on over a couple of weeks possibly. So though it is a small book, I guess there is a fair bit on there. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we've got one vote for Rita Berman, one for Diane Defoe. Let's see, are we going to have a deciding vote here from anybody? If not, it could be we work on one next week and then work on the other one the week after. Anybody else got any preferences? Just looking through these other books. I'm sure I've got another buddy colour set up, and for the life of me, I can't remember which page it is. Definitely have to look back through my messages. Okay, 2 votes for Rita Berman, 1 for Diane Defoe. Okay, so we'll go for Rita Berman next week, but then maybe the week after we can maybe go for Diane Defoe. So if we go for that one for next week then, so with it being double-sided, obviously it'll be pencils I'll use in that one, and possibly it might take me more than one live stream anyway, in fairness, so could be one we work on for a couple of weeks possibly. But let me bring back the page that we have been working on together. I really like how that turned out. I think that looks quite sweet, doesn't it? So thank you very much for joining me, everybody, tonight. It's been lovely chatting with you all and hearing what you're all up to. I hope you all have a lovely week, whatever you are doing this week and this coming weekend. And maybe catch some of you again next Monday night. So take care, everyone. And yeah, again, thank you very much for joining me. It is much appreciated. So yeah, take care, and I'll catch you next week.